Artificial neural networks. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, combination connections. This is GM Shastri from Hyderabad. I'll be speaking about artificial intelligence, and part of it is artificial neural networks. This will be a continuous series of articles from Wikipedia. Wikipedia Foundation is managed by one of my classmates at IRMA, who is also a partner at McKinsey. He is one of the board members of Wikimedia Foundation. Thank you so much, Raju Narsetti. He is Raju Narsetti, nothing but Raju Narsetti. He did the groundwork for the Wikimedia Foundation. It is very helpful. You can pick up any movie, any subject, you will have Wikipedia information on that. It is a collaborative process. People will contribute to the work and benefit from the work. Thank you, Raju. An artificial neural network is based on a collection of neurons and also known as artificial neurons which loosely model the neurons of in a biological brain. If it is trying to recognize patterns, once trained, it can recognize those patterns in fresh data. There is an input, at least one whole hidden layer of nodes and an output of output. Each node applies a function, and once the weight creates in a specified livelihood, the data is transmitted to the next layer. A network is typically called a deep neural network if it has at least two hidden layers. Learning and algorithms for neural networks use local research to choose the weights, but will get the right output for each input during training. The most common training technique is the back propagation algorithm. Neural networks can learn to model complex relationships between inputs and output and find patterns in data. In theory, a neural network can learn any function. In fact, in feed forward neural networks, the signal passes in only one direction. The term perception typically refers to a single layer neural network. In contrast, deep learning uses many layers. Neural network, recurrent neural networks can feed helpful signal back into the input, which allows short-term memories of previous input events. Long short-term memory networks, LSTM, are current and neural networks are that better preserve layers of kernels to more efficiently process local platform patterns. The local processing is especially important in image processing, where the early CNN layers typically identify simple local patterns such as edges and curves, with subsequent layers detecting more complex patterns like textures and eventually whole objects. Deep learning uses several layers of neurons between the network inputs and outputs. Um, the multiple layers can be progressively extract higher level features than from the new input of input. For example, in image processing, lower layers may identify edges, while higher layers may identify the concepts relevant to humans such as digits, letters, or faces. Deep learning has profoundly improved the performance of programs in many important subfields of artificial intelligence, including computer vision, speech recognition, natural language processing, and image classification, and others. The reason that help living performs so well, so in so many occur because of some new discovery or theoretical breakthrough, deep neural networks, and back propagation had been described by many people. As far back as far back as the 1950s, but because of two factors, the incredible increase in computer power, including the 100-fold increase in speed by switching GPUs, and the availability of vast amounts of training data, especially the grant curated data sets used for benchmark testing, such as ImageNet. Thank you so much. This is a artificial intelligence of all. I'll be speaking about GPT, which is version for Chat GPT, hardware and software, etc. Sometime later. Thank you.